Are we live?
All
Are we
right.
live?
We are live.
Good evening. Oh, and of course my computer's not. Let's try it again. Good evening.
Right. All right. Microphone check 1, 2.
Right, right. Welcome to the February virtual moon meditation.
Woo!
I feel like whenever I have this microphone here that I have to use my like PBS public broadcasting voice. Welcome. I keep it real quiet and reserved.
Oh gosh.
Maybe it's just me. It feels that way.
All righty.
So how's everybody doing? How are you
Yes.
doing, Maurice?
I'm much better. I'm much better.
Can we say happy belated birthday to you?
Okay, we can
We're
say
allowed
that.
to do that?
Yeah. Well, we
Since
did
Aquarius
We
season's
did it now.
almost over.
We did it now.
Yeah. Happy birthday to all the Aquarians.
Thank you.
Aquarians.
Thank you.
So we are here tonight to celebrate the moon. Have you seen the moon?
I saw it yesterday.
It woke me up the other day. Like it was coming in the window and I thought it was somebody was shining a flashlight in. I'm like, what is that light? And it was the moon. It was so bright. It was crazy. It was beautiful. And it looked really good in the morning too. Like when the sun was coming up on the other side, you could see the moon going down like behind the clouds. It was really cool again. So it's the snow moon. That's what we're celebrating. Or is that the right word? Celebrating?
Celebrate, recognize.
See, we are doing the PPS voice. Does that sound right? Celebrating. That's what it sounds like. We sound like we're being really calm and quiet tonight. But anyway, this moon. Well, first of all, let's talk about snow moon and why it's called the snow moon. Most of the names, snow moon, the weekend, like what did we have last month? The cold moon.
Yes.
Yeah. A lot of the names were based from like Native American origin. And the snow moon, there's other names for the moon, but the Native Americans referred to it as a snow moon because of the heavy snowfall during this time. Of course, that's probably before global warming, because today it was 60-something degrees, right? But that negatively impacted hunting if there was a lot of snow.
Mhm.
And it's also sometimes called the hunger moon. So we know, hopefully we're not having any more snow.
Right.
Please, no more snow.
Right.
Whenever we get a snow moon, I'm like, no snow. But all full moons are a time of reflection, a time of renewal, a time of taking a look, illuminating yourself inside of you and seeing what it is that you want to change and what you don't want to take into the next season with you, basically. This moon is in Leo. You know Leos.
I do know Leo.
I'm married to a Leo. So Leo energy, Leo is a tricky energy because Leo, people say, oh, they're the leader. They're bold, and they are, but they don't. Sometimes they're kind of a quiet leader. It doesn't have to be bold, but for the most part, the Leo energy is around indulgence and full-bodied self-expression, really giving your all for who you are. I am Leo rising, which before I knew anything about astrology or anything like that, I always said I'm Scorpio. I stand by the Scorpio label pretty strong. And I realized I was Leo rising, and I kind of looked it up, and rising is the way people see you. That's the way people see you. So It's not, so I may be a Scorpio and be, have a lot of intuition and not trust you and that kind of stuff, and be seeing things other people don't see. But I appear outwardly as a Leo trait to some people. So we're talking about bold creativity. We're talking about feeling confident. Leos are the ones that, when they say leader, it's like if it can be taught, teach it. You're the one to stand up and teach it, So all of those things that I didn't know really related to me do. But we know a lot of Leos. I think that is a common theme. Even if it's a quiet person, that's a common theme. They kind of give their all They don't, they're not afraid to move forward on things. So that's the energy that's kind of coming in with this moon this week. It was full yesterday. Last night it was when it was at the peak, right? So, but it's still beautiful out there if you can take a peek at it. This energy is talking about putting your best foot forward, regardless of the situation you're in, what's happening. It's talking about taking a chance. It's talking about going for your dreams. Don't be too fixed in the plans you're making. Invite in the creativity and passion. Take a chance, summon courage, make bold moves.
That's Leo.
Pursue new passions. Yeah. Because you're just going to kind of take charge and handle it and do it. You're not going to sit around and make little charts about it. You're just going to get up there and do it. That's the Aquarians. They make the little charts about it.
Got to be organized.
And the Scorpios are looking for the suspicious stuff in the charts. What's that mean? Right. That's how we do. So I don't know if that resonates with anybody. I don't know if anybody in the chat is a Leo, but yeah, that's the energy we're looking at. So that's the energy for this moon. That's the way you want to move. And really, if we're getting ready to go into warmer weather, please, more into spring, we're going to have more opportunities to get out and do things and make moves. I think a lot of people are still kind of sitting, waiting with COVID and with the pandemic. They're kind of putting reins on their plans. They're not sure what's going to happen. And I think it's important to keep moving somehow, right?
Yes.
Keep finding a way around the obstacles and making things happen for you. You're quiet. What's going on, man?
You're good at this.
James said, hate the heat, bring back the snow.
I'll take the heat.
I like it to be brisk and sunny. So I don't want snow. Because snow brings mud. Snow is only pretty like if you're in a cabin for a brief amount of time. You don't have to drive anywhere. But other than that, snow is messy. Traffic sucks. It's muddy afterwards. You have like months of just disgusting mud. And then I feel like I like the days where it's brisk and sunny. You can wear like a little jacket, but not be too hot. And those days don't exist if you live in Maryland. They just don't. It should be like spring and fall, but it does not happen that way.
Give me the heat.
We know. KD is with us today. Hi, KD. How's it going?
Boy, oh boy. Okay.
So what do you have to say, Maurice? You're just kind of. I'm doing all the talking here.
So.
Do we have announcements today?
We do have announcements. Thank you.
Okay. Try and do the segue.
Let's
Maurice.
Yeah. So we're here now. We're here. All right. So we do have announcements. I want to start with the retreat.
Okay.
Let's start with that.
Let's do that.
So we have another weekend healing retreat coming up. It is I'm so bad.
March 25th through the
right.
28th.
And at this healing retreat, you get Kundalini master certification. So with Kundalini, you don't have to have any experience with any other type of Reiki to get this.
Right.
Normally Kundalini is a 3-day separated. So you get your first attunement at one point, and then you wait a few days, and there's another attunement.
And a lot of times those are done remotely. The first
right.
two, you're just getting an email that you're going to receive this attunement at a certain time frame.
Right. And so with this one, what we decided to do is to do it in a 3-day weekend. And in that weekend, you also will be getting sound baths. You will get food, crystal healing. You get guided meditation. You get journal time. You get personal time. And listen, the first one that we did was in the Pocono Mountains. This one we're doing is I wish, you know what, you need to come. But the view,
That's
the view is the view is phenomenal. It's lakeside.
It's
right?
a historic farmhouse
Mhm.
on the Eastern Shore in Virginia, a farmhouse and a cottage, and it's surrounded by water on three sides. I
Mhm.
believe it's a lake, and it's a private. We have the whole land and the both houses, so it's going to be cool. They have we'll have
It's-
fire ceremonies. The fire pit. There's
yes,
a
that's what I was
pier.
going to say.
It's like a dock. There's water there.
Yeah,
Hammocks, decks, all kinds of stuff. Hopefully the weather's beautiful.
it will be. We're going to manifest that.
That's
one.
right. I can stop it from raining. I don't know if I can bring the sun in. That's a whole different technique. People on this live right now know that I have stopped the rain. I have that ability, but I don't know if I can shift the clouds. We'll have to try it. Maybe I will. Who knows? Who knows?
But yeah, so you should register. The link is in the chat. But listen, it's a phenomenal time. Like, even if you are someone who normally is in front and you're giving people Reiki and you're teaching, this is your chance. This is your opportunity to sit back and be fed into. You receive the Reiki, you receive the tuning, you receive the sound healing, and you get to sit back and absorb all of this and recharge. And
Right.
then it'll make it better for everybody, because we all need recharging. And so if you are that type of person, listen, you should be signing up. You should have already signed up, to be honest. That's what you should have done.
Well, a lot of the people that come to our retreats are healers or energy workers in
Right.
some manner, usually, or into what we're doing with the circles and things like that. But you don't have to be. I don't want people to see the pictures and think, oh, that's all those Reiki people. Because you don't have to be. You can have no affiliation with any business that's a spiritual business or whatever. It can just be for you to get away and experience some healing and get a certification as well. So the
Right.
Kundalini is a Reiki that kind of works inside of you. It's not somebody else giving it to you. Like when you go to a Reiki session or when you get an attunement with regular Reiki, people put their hands on you, and it doesn't really work that way. The process of Kundalini rising is inside of you. So it's something that you can use all the time, and it's pretty powerful in a group setting. I think doing the 3-day in a group setting was a very Leo move of us. Very in your face, get it done. Let's change this around. Let's do what we want.
Right.
Like
right.
James said, let's
Right.
make it work. The moon,
Right.
this is a make it work moon. But I think that, it works well in a secluded setting because it's an unwinding time for people. It's time for people to surrender and not have to worry about things. A lot of people that come to us are teachers and leaders and and Reiki masters, and they're used to handling things, and they don't have to handle anything when they come. They just need to show up and be there. And that's hard for a lot of us. It's not, it's kind of a vacation, but it's a learning experience and it's a healing experience as well. So
Can I
it's
be a
a
guest?
good time. I know, right? I'm like, can we just sit back? If we get enough assistance, we can just lay around.
Right.
We can just come out and make an appearance every now and then. Okay, it's time for the meditation. The assistants are going to take it away. Thank you guys for being here. I'm going to go lay in the hammock now. Bye. That's not going to happen. That's not nice. We're in a part of it happening, so we have to be there. But yeah, that's coming up March 25th. You could still sign up. I'm not sure what our cutoff date is for sign up because
we did have
we do. Well, we have cutoffs for refunds, but I don't know about the signing up part.
Right.
We would have to know, I guess, by a certain amount of time ahead.
We do need to figure that out.
I think it's probably the third week of or the last week of February, possibly.
That's next week.
Is it? No, we can't. I don't know. We'll figure it
So
out. Click on the link and you'll find out.
And that's another segue because on our mailing list,
right.
A lot of times everything that we're talking about, you'll know about it when you sign up on our mailing list. And all you have to do is send us an email to thehealingflamecollective@gmail.com. And that will put you on the mailing list, and you'll receive notifications about what we're doing, what's happening, what's coming up. You'll be in the loop.
You get first notification.
Exactly.
So everything we do, you get the first notification of it. If it's a private healing circle and we only have like 7 spaces, it goes out to I forget how many people on our list. It goes out to them first, and they get dibs at registering. So sometimes we sell out just from the mailing list ahead of time. So it's great to be on it. We have other things coming up that are going to be a benefit as well to being a member of our mailing list and website. Is our new website's coming out soon. Yay!
Boom.
COVID has shut a lot of things down for people or slowed things down, but we just had to kind of work around stuff. So the things, we started the Healing Flame Collective we planned it in 2018. It got really moving in 2019. So, right the year before the shutdown.
That's going to be the new name. The year before
the shutdown. So we've had to make some adjustments, but it is what it is. Got to use the Leo energy of the moon tonight.
BC before COVID.
Right. Exactly. I feel like it is like that. Everything, that happened before COVID. We didn't have to wear masks. We didn't even know what masks were. We couldn't even find them.
Right.
So, but here we are, and we appreciate you guys tuning in, but definitely sign up for the mailing list, and we will keep you posted on the new website we're working out right now.
And we're making plans for our next healing circle to be in person.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So if you're on the list, you'll get first notification about that, and that's one of the things that sells out pretty quickly, because as soon as we send the email out, everybody's locking in their spaces, because the healing circles, it's pretty moving.
Katie's trying to get her husband to cover the volleyball tournament that weekend that she's supposed to be at. Let's make that happen. I'm sure out of all of us, we can conjure that.
Yeah,
we have that kind of power, right?
I'm sure.
We would love to have you, Katie. It would be awesome. It's going to be a great trip, I think.
Oh yeah. The
Poconos was really nuts. It was great.
Yeah, and I'll be better. I'll have my new hip by then.
You're going to be a bionic,
right?
Healer. Maurice is having surgery next week. Can we say that?
Yeah, we can say that.
Okay.
Yep. Hip replacement.
Yes.
Yay. Long overdue. Yay. But yeah, so we did the circles, we did the mailing list, we did the website, we did the weekend. What else? I think. Oh, no, we need, so you're on YouTube watching us now.
Like,
right?
He's going to say, okay. Yes.
So on this channel, you can look at it and take a look, and because there's a lot of things on here already.
That's true.
So we have guided meditations on here. We have the podcast Mixed Vibes on here, where we're taking different subject matters and really breaking it down to the simplest, easy, palatable form, so that if you don't know anything about anything in the holistic world, you can definitely listen to the podcast and start to understand the terminologies and why things are the way that they are. And so what else? We have instrumental meditation music on there. You can always go back and take a look at the other moon meditations that we've done on here. So we're building up our content, and we also have the performance from Karma Fest on there.
Yes.
We have listen.
It's funny because I think a lot of people look at us now. They didn't know what we were doing before.
Right.
They don't know that we started out as a band, like not a band, but like a musical experience. That was the first thing we did. The healing circles came in after, especially with COVID, because we had to kind of keep people connected, right? If we couldn't do live events and shows like that, we had to do things whether virtually or in small groups to keep that connection going with people. So, but that's who we were and who we still are.
Right.
So hopefully Karma Fest will be on again this year.
Right.
That would be great. That was an awesome break of from the insanity of COVID. Was that outdoor beautiful stage, right, in Havre de Grace. It was gorgeous. So I think this summer is going to bring good things. And we've done a couple of things at the Enchanted Fae as well for their festivals.
Right.
Thank you, Enchanted Fae.
Right.
But yeah, there are meditations on the YouTube channel for every chakra. There's, I think, a morning meditation.
Yes.
There's
Clarity.
There's like he also said, we have the little snippet of the Soul Light Journey on there. We have the performance at Karma Fest. Lots of stuff. So subscribe to the channel, like it, subscribe it, share it, and we're going to keep building new stuff, right?
We definitely are. And you can share your experiences with us via video or text or email, anything like that. And let us know what you think and what your experiences have been with the Healing Flame Collective.
Yeah.
Yes. So the reason why we're asking for that is because we are looking to expand into some other like grant areas so that we can provide these experiences to more people. And of course, funders like to see what work are they doing, what effect are they already having. And so if we have people who are saying, listen, I went to this and it made me feel this way, it helps with the funders understand the impact that we're having.
And it's complicated right now with everybody's having the same situation. There's 5 million different social media platforms and people are talking about it. It's just not always in that grabbable form. It's like they're posting about it.
Right.
And we appreciate everybody who, reaches out and lets us know what's going on.
Absolutely.
Gives us feedback. Yes.
Absolutely. Yes.
Can we say hi to Vanessa?
We can say hi to Vanessa.
I don't know if we did we formally announce Vanessa?
Not yet.
No, we didn't. That was the private circle.
Right.
That's right.
Right. Okay. So
do you want a drum roll or something?
Yeah. So for a little while we were overwhelmed with a lot of the behind the scenes work
for a long while.
It makes
we were
that it takes to do what we do, and it was so overwhelming for us for a long while. It was very overwhelming for us. So we started asking and putting out the call for help, like please somebody. And Vanessa stepped up and she was like, hey, I can do something.
Here's what I can do.
And we had some conversations, and Vanessa is now on board with us. And first, his clap. And already she has proven herself to be so valuable and took a lot of things off of our shoulders. And
she's better than we are at it.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes, definitely. So, it's a blessing. It's really a blessing to have her on board. So
yay, Vanessa.
We love you, Vanessa. Thank you.
She's going to be known as the Wizard of Oz. That's what we used to call Maurice.
Right.
It was Oz because he was always behind the scenes doing things. We'll have to think of a good name for her.
Yeah. Yep.
But we're excited to have Vanessa on board, and I know we didn't formally announce it, so we should probably formally post announce it as well, which I'm sure we'll do.
Yes.
We
just gave her more homework.
Everything we do is she's making notes. She's making notes.
Oh goodness. But yes, thank you, Vanessa, and welcome.
She is amazing. Welcome. Vanessa is amazing. We love her.
Yeah.
All right.
So who's ready for this meditation?
So let's talk about how this works if you're new to the game here with us. So with the in-person circles, it's a little bit, of course, more intimate. We're doing Reiki on you when you're here. The moon meditation things are really just about the moon. We do a meditation. You guys can get comfortable wherever you are. You can be sitting, laying down, whatever you're doing. Just kind of be where you're not going to have a lot of distractions during the meditation part. So we'll do a meditation. You'll close your eyes. We'll go off screen. Some music will play. Then we'll bring you back from the meditation, play some bowls, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to do an oracle card pull. I guess I skipped the sharing part. If they want to share something, they can in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
So after the meditation, if you have anything you want to share experience-wise, you can put it in the chat. We'll talk about it. And then we're going to do some oracle cards. Oracle cards are not tarot cards, if you don't know. They're more of a, how would you define them? Tarot is a specific amount of cards, a specific meaning for each card. Oracle is more of a cue, or you can use them for intuitive purposes. That's really more what the author of the card has envisioned. And the one we're using tonight is?
Oh, yeah.
boxes over here.
It is the shaman's dream.
They should sponsor us.
I know, right?
You know,
At this point,
they need to pay me. Daggone it.
because they definitely
We've been
made.
using them. So we're going to be using the shaman stream cards. And what we're going to do is have you just take a minute and decide what card number you're thinking, 1, 2, or 3. Put a little intuition in there, decide what number you want and post it in the chat. And then we're going to pull the cards and do the readings for each card. Right.
That's right.
When you come in person to our circles, we do intuitive readings, sometimes with cards, sometimes without, just in general for each person. Of course, we can't do that on the live YouTube for all the peoples, but it's going to be fun. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You were born ready.
Yes, I was.
Yes.
Yes, I was. I'm not going to debate that.
So sometimes I do the meditation. Sometimes Maurice does the meditation. And tonight, Maurice is doing the meditation. Dun,
I
dun,
will be reading the
dun.
meditation.
So get comfortable wherever you are. Kind of get grounded. If you're sitting on the floor, like on a mat or something, just kind of try to get grounded and get your sit bones in the ground. If you're in a chair, be comfortable. I mean, some people, there's no right or wrong way to meditate. You can be anywhere really, but just, it's a good idea if you're sitting in a chair to kind of have your feet flat on the floor if you can, or have your legs down on the floor, grounded. Of course, on the bed, if you're laying down, that's fine. If you fall asleep, we'll see you tomorrow when you tune in to see what happened. But no worries if you fall asleep. We don't know if you're snoring. That's the good thing about virtual, right? So get comfortable. Close your door so your kids don't come in. Kids and animals know when you're trying to meditate. If they just know that immediately, as soon as you put like headphones on or something and sit down, the dog starts barking always. It's like they know it's peaceful and they have to disrupt it. All right.
And so I saw somebody in the chat, I think James said it, that he liked the heart chakra meditation music.
Sound.
Yeah. So just so happens that that's the one that we're using tonight.
Yay.
This is something I know we didn't really introduce who we are, but
we didn't.
One of the things that I do is in sound healing, and with the sound, with the frequency that you'll be hearing, you'll see it, what the frequency is, the note, and once you know your chakras, you'll understand exactly why we're using what we're using. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that real quick.
Sounds good.
All right, so we're gonna have
ready?
the music start. Yes, and
cue the music. I don't need to have headphones on, do I?
Nope.
Okay. Yay.
All right. Okay, here we go. All right, so go ahead and get comfortable. Seated or laying down, just get connected and grounded. And let's take a deep breath in and release. Let's do it again. Another deep breath in and release. One last time. Deep breath in and release. Close your eyes and allow your breath to soften. muscles in your scalp and face release. Your jaw and neck release and soften. Continue to breathe naturally. Your chest gently expanding. Your shoulders and your arms drop and relax. Any tension in your back and torso dissipates and floats away. Your lower body, your sit bones, your legs, your feet, gently connected to earth energy. You are calm and relaxed. Centered and open to the moon's energy. Continue to breathe naturally. A new season is on its way. New life, new hope, take a moment to visualize the new you. Where are you headed? What seeds have you planted before the winter's frost? What will the new season bring for you? Hold that picture in your mind's eye. See yourself vibrating at the highest version of yourself. As you sit with this vision, allow the moon's power, the moon's renewing energy to surround you. Calling in your angels, guides, and ancestors. A circle of power surrounding you. illuminated by the moon, the brightest moon of the year. See yourself achieving your goals, achieving your dreams. Standing powerfully in your truth. No longer held back, no longer hindered by the past. Breaking free from the winter's hibernation. You blossom and grow. We are still and peaceful tonight. Relaxed and comfortable. Ready for the new season. Ready for the reward of a new start. The moon above, igniting the light inside. The moon is filling you with power. Filling you with hope. Carry this with you as you breathe. Carry this with you as you hold the moon's power inside. Tonight and always. Bringing your awareness back. Take a deep breath in. When you're ready, you can open your eyes and return. Welcome back, guys.
And we're back. Maurice was working that sonorous radio voice. Breathe naturally. It's like, oh my God.
I try. I'm trying to be like you when I grow up.
When you go, like me. How's everybody feeling? How are you guys doing? That's a good meditation, especially for this moon.
I really like this meditation.
With even whether it's Leo or not, it's just a good meditation to really illuminate what it is you want to do, what your goals are, where you see yourself. Because I think that's like half the battle of doing things most of the time is we don't really see ourselves doing it. We don't really believe that we can do it. And that's one of the biggest things you should do is actually consider that it's already done, and visualize yourself achieving your goals, doing what you want to do.
Shuffle.
Yeah, shuffle. James said amazing.
I love that meditation.
Amazing. Thank you.
I was off camera raising my hands. Like, yes.
So most of the time, I write the meditations.
Right.
Most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless of who's reading it or singing it or whatever we're doing, that's kind of always been the jam.
It's our formula.
The dawn of time. It was that way with music, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was that way with meditation. So here we are. Do what you do well. Stay in your lane.
Right.
But be bold.
Right.
To try new things. Right?
I'm trying new things.
You are.
I'm trying. I don't know how I did.
My new thing is relinquishing control. That's a new thing for me. But Vanessa's making it very easy for me to do that because she's so awesome. It is weird when you get used to doing things a certain way. And I think also in the career of musician and the things that we do, like I think we said at that last circle, is that you are used to doing everything for yourself because there is nobody else unless you have some big label backing you up,
right?
With PR people and people who are out there promoting you and doing all the work. You do everything, everything. So it's awesome to have people helping, and it's awesome that people want to help, But it is a matter of being like, okay, I asked for help. I got what I asked for. We manifested it. we were like, okay, we got to envision this happening, right? So here we are.
Right.
Neither one of us are Leos. Well, I'm Leo rising, so I guess that's me. But awesome. That was nice.
Yes, it was.
So James said it was amazing. I don't know if everybody's asleep. Perhaps they are. Perhaps they're still coming back from it. So let's pull some cards. If anybody doesn't want to share anything, you can certainly type it in the chat and we will see it at some point.
Oh, they gotta pick their numbers.
They do have to pick a number. So again, we are doing the Shaman Stream on camera. Yeah. Shaman Stream. And we're going to pick 3 cards. So decide what your number is going to be. Take a few moments. Just kind of think about it. If you've never done this before and you're like, I don't know what I'm doing. Just see what your intuition says. See what your heart says. What number are you picking? 1, 2, or 3? So we'll give it a few minutes. Not minutes, moments. A few moments. James has a 2 of Wands and another jewelry idea. All right. Okay. So I'm going to pick the first card. Does that sound good? Or should I wait a little bit?
No, you should pick it.
Okay. So one. I feel like I always go in the middle. I feel like I always pick from this part. Wow. Oh, that's my lucky number.
So the number ones, your card is Galactic Mushroom, the Divine Matrix, and the number is 24.
That's my number. So that's 6.
6, right? That's what it looks like. So ones, if you want to screenshot this so you can reference it later, that's what it looks like if you don't already have the deck.
All right, I had to look at that picture and see what the heck was going on. Let me see it again.
That's crazy.
So there's like a mushroom and there's like something coming out of the mushroom with a face on it, and there's smoke coming out of the mountain on top of its head. This is like a drug trip. Okay, that's what this is right here. This is mushrooms. You can't fool me. All right. So ones, I kind of think, well, it says galactic mushroom, the divine matrix, and I feel like it's a call to tell you to understand that there's not just a divine plan, but there is a connection with higher realms that is always at play. And I think that a lot of times we forget that. Like we forget that there's a mix going on. It's not random stuff happening. Certainly your actions bring forth things from other people, certainly your thoughts about yourself as well, but there is a divine matrix of energy around you that is guiding you and supporting you. I do think that some of the ones, I think being this is my number, I feel like it's talking to me. And I'm a 1 life path number, which is 22. I feel like it's definitely a reminder to look up, to honor the divine connection and not get so caught in the moment of what's happening around you, and not get so drawn into things and dramas and people and distractions, but to take time to honor that divine connection that you have. And it is kind of trippy. When you do like crown chakra work and third eye work and you are working with angelic realms, it is very trippy. It is very otherworldly sometimes. So that might be why it's a mushroom. I'm not quite sure what the mushroom reference is, but that's the way it feels to me. It feels like it's another realm that you have access to that will benefit you. So whatever you're planning and whatever you thought about during the meditation, that was the goal you were, where you were seeing yourself, just remember that you are supported by that angelic realm. You are supported by divine energy. You are a part of that plan. You are a part of that matrix. And it might seem surreal, but it is absolutely very real. It is something that you're going to benefit from if you can get connected to it. Sound good?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't write down galactic mushroom. I'll chicken scratch it. That's funny term for me. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, number two. Oh.
Okay, so number 2, your card is Whale Song Resonating, and the number is 61, which is 7. Yeah, there it is. I don't think there's a glare. That should be good. Screenshot it, number 2s.
Number 2s. I don't like to read the description in the book because I feel like a lot of times it's a card for you guys. So it's not even, the book may resonate, but I like to kind of think about it before I look at the book, if I do look at the book. So Whale Song, this is a really cool picture. Resonating. Wow, these cards are really deep.
They are.
Is that a horse or am I just tripping? It's like a horse. I don't have my glasses on. It might just be a little curl of smoke.
It kind of looks like
it looks like a horse, right?
It does.
So I really feel like this is a vibrational thing. And I'm not quite sure who this message is for, though. Resonating is not just, that resonates with me. We can talk about vibrations, we can talk about sounds. And I know with whale songs in general, there's a lot of whale songs that are used in meditations, right? That little background echo. I feel like this is like I don't know, I feel like things are happening in patterns. The way the sound would resonate, I'm seeing like this pattern. And I don't know if that resonates, no pun intended, resonates with number 2, but that it's about looking at it, the patterns that are happening and what the message is from those. Is this off? I'm going to read the card to see if I'm like way off. Not that the card means what it means for you. There are moments in life when you have a sense of deja vu, that you visited this place and these feelings, this person before. That's patterns, right? And you know that a new opportunity to dance has come around again. Yet there's a haunting quality to this, a melancholy, as life's mysterious fragility is also underlined. Like a whale song that pleads for its simple notes to be matched by another, you have a short time to capture this essence and let it resonate in a way that is potentially transformative, but only if you don't turn away. So it is talking about patterns. It is talking about new opportunities that keep happening, things keep coming up for you, and you have to kind of step up and dance and work. Okay. Sometimes you may forget the moments of your humanity, your truest desires, because you become as earthbound and calculating, striving and doing. You're so overstimulated by the chase and what you're exposed to that you forget your heart. Now it's time to jump in the water and play and be reminded of your creative self. This is a good one for this moon. That's what this moon is about, right?
Mm-hmm.
At this moment, that is your exact invitation. You will achieve more than the plans you set in motion if you use this opportunity to explore, be curious, and take a much needed break from what your mind thinks it needs to accomplish. Your heart is calling. Answer it. I like that. You better work. That's a great one for this moon. So it is about repeated, like they said, deja vu. So repeated things happening, and you're not taking advantage of them. You're not following your heart. You're not stepping up with that Leo. You better work vibe, the snow moon vibe, and make it happen.
Almost. I'm sorry.
That's okay. You could like shuffle them all up. I'm still gonna pick whichever one I feel like picking. So it could be
I
buried.
know.
It
Right.
could be sticking out. Doesn't matter. All right. Okay. I always feel like I want to go somewhere different. I feel like there's cards we haven't seen yet. Closing the door. Bam. Number 3. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to read it. I'm not supposed to read the card. I'm in trouble now.
Oh boy, it's
I'm in
cool.
trouble now. So what's the number 3 card, Maurice?
The number 3 card is closing door.
I got so excited.
Completion. And the number is 5.
Number 5.
So closing door, completion, and the number is 5.
Yeah, number 3 is out there. Lordy. Well, obviously closing the door. It's pretty obvious.
Right.
I don't think it's always as cut and dry as we think it is, though. I think a lot of times we let things fall away and we don't take the action to actually cut them off. Like we don't take the action to end things that we need to end. We let them fall away. We don't want confrontation. We don't want, we just either ghost people or they ghost us, or we just don't want to address what's happening, and we don't want to own it and step up and say, okay, you know what? It's time for me to move from this situation. It doesn't have to be a door slamming in somebody's face. It can just be, this is not working for me right now. And if it's not working for me right now, I'm going to do something different. And it's not, I think a lot of times when we walk away from stuff or we close the door on stuff, it doesn't always mean it's the end of that. It's just the end of who you are at that place. Sometimes you come back around with people. Sometimes you come back around with situations. Sometimes, things come back full circle again. I think most of the time things come back full circle. But if it's not serving you, if you're holding on to it, if it's weighing you down, it's time to close the door on it, complete it, say it's completed, and move forward in a different direction with the Leo moon, with the snow moon. Is this working for people? Okay. So anyway, I feel like all these cards were a part of the moon energy that we just talked about.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of wild. Let me see the closing the door again. I like how there's all these like sparkles behind the door.
Right.
Like I'm going to walk into the sparkles and close the door behind you. Glitter. But I think that, I know that a lot of people don't do that. I know that a lot of people will hang on to stuff for years and not address it and be miserable, or even if the other person has already gone, the person who's in the situation still hasn't closed the door themselves. So they're sitting there unresolved and the other person is already gone, or the other situation is already gone, or the other opportunity is gone. And you need to find a new one, right? You need to move forward and follow your heart.
Yes.
Do you have anything you want to add to that?
No. It's just speaking to me.
Well, what else do we have to say?
I think that's all right.
We're good. Katie did 3. So 3. Katie, you have the closing the door, honey.
Right.
So let us know if that resonated with you. If you are not comfortable sharing it in the chat and you just want to drop us a line, you can certainly email us again at thehealingflamecollective@gmail.com, or you can message us on any of the social media platforms. Do keep in mind that there's not just one of us that monitor the social media chats. That's always interesting when you get like that.
Right.
When you get somebody who thinks it's just Maurice, or maybe it's just me. Like, no. And now we have Vanessa.
Right.
Yeah. So don't say bad things about Vanessa because we're in chat. Oh, James did too. Okay. The whale
So
song.
it's the whale song. Yeah.
Yes. I have to talk to James. We have things to talk about. And we have been doing healing circles at the Enchanted Fae as well. We'll probably be resuming those possibly next month. We have to talk. Well, we had the retreat next month, so probably April.
We will figure the best way to learn and to know is
be on the
mailing list.
That's right. That's right.
I want to do the little side.
Right. Exactly. It's interesting. I'm not going to say this person's name, but she is a pretty famous creator. I'm not going to say what she creates. And something happened to her Facebook account the other day. She posted about this and she lost her business page.
Ooh.
She lost it. And they don't know what happened and they can't get it back. So she did something to her personal page, like either suspended, paused it or something. You can go off of Facebook for a while. And when she came back, she couldn't get into her business page and it's gone. Everything is gone. And it's 12 years of work. It's 12 years of contacts and messages and posts and advertisements. And we talk about this all the time and we teach this all the time to people. If he says say it. If a platform is free, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, whatever platform you're using to get followers, to connect with people, to advertise, to sell things, to monetize things, whatever your platform is that you're doing that on, if it is free, it is absolutely not safe or guaranteed that it's going to be there tomorrow. Somebody could come along and shut Facebook down tomorrow completely. It's gone. Look at MySpace. MySpace was the thing. And MySpace is still there, but it's not active. You know what I mean? But you could just take the whole thing offline. Somebody could just say, oh, well, I'm taking it offline now, and you're gone. You need your own website. You need your own email list. You need your own place to connect with people. And that's why we're always saying join the mailing list, because if something happens with Facebook and you can't find us on there, or IG, you know, we're active on those places, and you use them as tools, obviously, to promote business and reach more people. But there needs to be a skeleton of a foundation that is yours. You need to own your domain. You need to have your own mailing list. You need to be able to export it. You can't rely on social media to handle your stuff. Because they can't handle their own
organ.
stuff.
I need to be backing you up on the organ.
Yeah, pass the collection plate around. But yeah, you know, that was scary. But that's when she posted that, it was like a reminder to me that, you know, and I know it. I have my own website, but you cannot rely on social media platforms for everything. So, you know, YouTube could be gone tomorrow. Who knows? But you guys know where to find us if you're on the mailing list. We're going to be sending things out to you, and we're going to find you. We're going to bring things to you before it's announced, before it's on social media. So, for example, like Maurice was saying, if you are on the mailing list and we're getting ready to have a healing circle, we send it out like a week or 2 weeks ahead of time to the members of the mailing list. So anything, any event, any show. Also, something that's coming up that we didn't mention is another grid combo.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to be doing another grid and oil combo. That is something that we only do 10 of. It's a special grid, a special oil. They're $50. There's only 10 of them. We do not make them again, even though people beg us. People are like, I just want the oil again. Like, nope, that's it.
Nope.
But those go out to the mailing list first. So all of those kind of things, even purchases, shows, events, music, releases, everything goes out to the mailing list first.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
So join it.
Oh, right.
Oh my God, it's scary. Yes, it is very scary. Can you imagine, like, all of your contacts for 12 years are all on Facebook, and now they're all gone?
All right.
That's scary.
And with just sidebar, with the way that Meta is coming and NFTs and all of that, watch, Facebook is going to change and shift again. And then it's all of these other platforms that are going to be out there. It's going to be secure with a website and a mailing list. That's the most secure thing that you can do.
Absolutely.
All right.
So thanks for joining us tonight.
Yes.
We appreciate you guys. And next up is what? A healing circle, right?
Yeah.
Join the mailing list to find out.
Right. Dun, dun, dun.
Thanks for joining us. Have a great week. Enjoy this snow moon in Leo while it's still out there with all its passion and excitement, and make it work. Energy,
Right.
like James said, you better work. And get your little goals manifesting. And we will see you next time.
All right. See you guys.
See you.